I told you guys, we're gonna get raw and crazy. So if you're not ready, get out of this video. I should have said that first. Get out of this video if you're not ready to get raw and uncut, because we're getting raw and uncut. I hope you guys are having a wonderful, safe quarantine time at home. You guys are staying home, staying safe with your mask on, your gloves, wash your hands, wash your body, wash your thoughts, wash your mind, wash yourself. So I'm here to save your life, sisters, because it's time. We know when Aunt Flo comes around, nobody really likes Aunt Flo. I don't really fuck with her. I don't like her, never did, never will. I'm pretty sure a bunch of women really don't like her, never did, never will. So I'm kind of on the same page. My cycle, for some reason, like I was just cramping a lot all the time, and my cramps were so severe. I was like, oh, hell no, like this, I really took it upon myself to focus on like, what am I eating? What am I doing? Am I working out too hard? What is causing me cramps? So I started looking into the products that I'm using for my cycle. Guys, there's a ton of things out there that they're putting in your pads and in your tampons that's not making your woo-ha sing woo-ha. Instead, your woo-ha want to cry. Some ladies feel comfortable talking about it, but some ladies don't feel comfortable talking about it, which is kind of really weird. Let's talk about cups, baby. Ooh, I don't want to touch my vagina. Let's talk about you and me. You gotta get to know yourself, you guys. You gotta get a mirror. You gotta get your fingers. You gotta go up there and just, go to town. Do your thing. It's your body. Love yourself. Whatever. Personally, I was just through with tampons, pads. I'm like, ugh. I don't want to feel it. I don't want to see it. I'm over it. So I started looking into cups, like an option for me. And some cups are just really big. And my vagina is not really big. So I was like, let me look at something that's for the small vagina girls, because that's where I'll be. Okay. There was a ton of cups when I was researching, but the one that really resonated with me, that I was like, you know what? I want to try it. I want something where it'll work, I won't feel it, and like it'll last, because if I'm going to be doing all that work, you better be lasting. So I went ahead and got some soft cups right here. And basically it's a silicone ring, like little plastic baggie at the bottom that almost kind of makes it look like a condom. It's basically where it catches all your good stuff and holds it like a cup. It says, how does a soft cup compare to pads, tampons, and menstrual cups? It can be worn for 12 hours. It cannot be felt while wearing. Does not inhibit physical activity. Can be worn during sex. It can be worn overnight. It eliminates menstrual odor, does not cause any irritation or dryness, and it's not linked to toxic shock syndrome. With these cups, they're going to come in a package like this, and it's going to be a little silicone ring like this that you're going to take out. Really bendy, really flexible. Can you see? I'm bending it up like that. At the bottom, it has that little plastic bag, so it can catch all your goods. They don't like looking at the vagina. They don't like touching it. They don't like, Me, on the other hand, I want to know exactly what's going on. I want to know what's in there, what's coming out. I'll be in there deep diving up in my goddamn pussy hole. Tells you right there. Like the best way I can actually describe how to put this in, because I was going to demonstrate it, but I'm like, I've learned is if you do a deep squat, deep squat, really get in there, get really low. You guys can even look on my workout videos to see how to do a deep squat. Have your legs, in a good position to support your weight. Push first. Push down there so everything is just open. Hello! I told you guys, we're going to get raw and crazy. So if you're not ready, get out of this video. I should have said that first. Get out of this video if you're not ready to get raw and uncut, because we're getting raw and uncut. Once I get into that deep squat, my vagina my hips kind of pivot this way into a deep squat. So my vagina now is facing this way. So once you get that cup, you're gonna hold it just like this. And while you're putting it in, you're gonna inch it in, and it should slide right in there, just because your natural juices are just gonna be like, come on in. If your natural juices are not saying come on in, I like to apply it in the shower. So, you can get down, do your deep squat in the shower, and just push that sucker in there just in case you need to, wet down there with a shower head. Get the shower head. Do what you got to do. Clean it up. It's not a mess. It's not a murder scene, I promise. Back into your vagina, just like this. Just like this. It will go behind that little pubic bone right here, and it will be in your vagina. First of all, wherever you take your cup out, you guys, make sure it's clean. Make sure you're ready to get up in there, because you're going to have to get up in there, and y'all going to have to get up in there. I'm telling you. A deep squat again. That's why I said bear down. Once you bear down, it pushes it it shimmies it kind of down. You still won't see it, but it shimmies it down. You see that little, or feel that little bit of pink silicone ring. You're down there, you're like, okay, I feel a ring. So you'll pull a soft cup just like this, and then hold. So your vagina will be holding it just like this, because you're tight down there. I'm telling you, moms, non-moms, you're tight down there. You're good on this, okay? And squeeze it again, and it'll make it easier for you to pull it out. Now, be very careful. I'm going to drop my vagina. Be very careful when you're bringing it out, because it's a cup full of your goodness. So you don't want to drop any of your goodness. Throw your contents in the toilet. Wrap this up however you want, and toss this if you want. If you do not want to toss this, okay, these are reusable, okay? They are reusable. Not to say use them multiple days at a time, but if you're switching it out twice for one day, I would recommend using one cup, just so you're not, going through cups. If you're going in a public bathroom, get one of those menstruation cup cases. You'll go and get some water, put it in your menstruation cup case. Do your thing, take your thing out, dump your contents. In the case, there's going to be where you can just lay the cup in the case. Lay the cup in the case, close the lid, shake it up, and then dump the liquid in the toilet, and then you can go ahead and insert it again. Push, and it'll just be sit back there like, hey. That was a little bit much, but I want to let you guys know about the cups, because when I wear the cups, I don't feel anything. I don't feel anything. And I'm a very active person. So throughout the day, literally, I will be doing at least 3 cartwheels. I'm twerking up and down the steps. I'm going ham. I'm running back and forth. I'm doing push-ups. I'm running around behind dogs. I'm doing it all. So I needed something that wasn't going to be moving around too much, doing too much of that. Too much where I can feel it, where it's causing cramp. The only thing that I would say about the soft cups is, when it comes to public places, I personally don't want my fingers all up in there in public when I know I can't really wash and get in there and clean everything like I want. Some women, you're on the go. You got to do what you got to do. Sis, I'm not judging you. Do whatever the fuck you want. All right? I ain't paying your bills. Fuck you mean. Personally, I'd rather use it at home, just because every time I do use the cup, I get in the shower and I do the cup. So, if I don't have a shower around, I'm not going to use the cup. I'll let you know what the hot deal is, what items I use and make me feel comfortable when I'm on my cycle. But you guys can let me know what you're using too, what menstrual cups you think I should try out for my small vagina, what might help me, what pads are secure for overnight. And anything else you want to talk about, drop it in the comments below, and hit that bell for a notification, so next time I post a video, you will get notified, boo. You will know what the deal is right away. Lickety split.